Hey everybody, welcome back to X's for Show. We're going live. We're doing another live commentary, watching a viewing party with you guys. Here, we're covering the talent show tonight. 2 girls are going to lip sync for the win. 1 girl is going to be entered in next week's lip sync to go home, and then we're doing it all again next week. I'm Nico.
I'm Jonah.
I'm TK.
I'm Tori.
And that makes me your producer, Kevo. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we know what you want us to cover in the future. But yeah, we love doing these. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be able to share with y'all what talents we see.
Ooh.
So get your MTV on, however you're watching it. We are watching live. We're having a great time. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, because we are talking all the girlies. It's a Rated Queen talent show, right? We're on the previously right now. Or the next time on, which is the order, man. So we've got a Rated Queen talent show, and the next week, the girls that perform this week will rate the girls that perform next week. I am interested in how much the preview that was uploaded to YouTube already said that the girls are afraid that it's going to be a popularity contest. And you know what? It's hard because pretty girls get to be mean.
Well, here's the thing. You look at the last 2 Rated Queens, and they were done at the very beginning of the season, so there's no real time to make alliances or form any sort of strategy. They've been there for at least about 4 or 5, they've been there for a couple weeks. They've been on the bus rides home. They've eaten dinner together. They've been to the hotel together. They have established relationships. If you don't think friendships are going to come into play with this...
And like 8 girls are from Florida.
That is true. The entirety of Florida drag is all here.
I swear to God.
Yeah. Who's running the show? Just Roxy.
Who's running the show? Oh,
she likes
Roxy then. But Roxy is rooting for Mikey to win.
She is. It's very exciting.
So I'm hoping Athena runs the show. I'm also hoping nobody pulls a Melinda. I love Melinda with all my heart, but man, that was a tough number, Mama. All right, we are doing some lipstick on the mirror.
Hey, Howie, welcome.
Howie. Love having you here. Come play. Have a good time. Put your thoughts in the chat as long as they're all really positive, except if they're funny. You can be mean if you're funny.
That's how it works. That's what a roast is.
Pretty much.
Kim, you got your girl. So I won't spoil it too much because I don't know if she's performing this week. But because we kind of saw a little bit in the preview, I kind of know how Nini Coco's number is going to go. And let me tell you, I'm very excited for what her number is. Because she's done it before. And all I will say is it's a specific kind of insect.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, we are seeing a replay of the Briar moment. I don't care if you thought it was legit or not, but that is the hardest something's fallen on this stage since some butterflies. So I'm here to see how this plays out. I wish we still had reunions because I would love to see a show of hands on who was on her side, whether or not they thought it was real at a reunion. You're not going to get that at a Lollapalooza.
No, I do miss the reunions as well. Did we peak at 9? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do we deserve them still? Yes.
It's also a shame that with the demise of DragCon that we won't get Bring Back My Girls as much or as easily, I guess.
I think they're trying to, slot all that in with what's that? What's the hello?
Oh my God! What about Farrah falling during her talent show? Howie, that is.
Oh, she fell, and she fell hard.
She fell so hard. So, all right. I will admit that one of the things that's so funny here is the girls talking. I love that we know from the preview that they kind of all enjoy picking on Athena. I don't know why, but everybody but Briar feels less bullying. Maybe it's just the Boston in her, but I'm from Jersey. The things I say sound meaner too. Oh my God, Discord talking about her walk. It's also the way Discord stands. Discord kind of stands like she's coming to yell at you for being on her lawn.
At this point, I don't think it's actually about how bad the walk is. It's the fact that she's getting conflicting responses. She's getting, you need to change that from Michelle, and getting, no, keep it from RuPaul. And, you know, we all know RuPaul loves to fuck with you before Snatch Game, so should you listen to it? How long is she gonna find it funny before she finally goes, no?
Is this Michelle's drag race or RuPaul's drag race?
I don't think we're down under. I hope that for her Snatch Game, Discord comes as her walk. I love Athena getting so bothered. Athena is losing her shit at people picking on her outfit. And like, as an easily bothered boy, Athena, I get you, but also as somebody who can't help but pick on people a lot, I get it.
You are a gross dichotomy, aren't you?
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excellent. Sorry
Does it
about
go
it.
like this?
It goes like this.
It does go like this.
All right, TK, you've been dynamically quiet, so I want to know, who are you looking forward to talent showing tonight? All right, try me again.
I'm partially quiet because I'm a little behind everybody. So I'm trying to get to where, you know, everybody is in the episode. I honestly don't know who I'm excited for in the talent show. I do feel like Nini Coco, I don't know anything about her number, but she just strikes me as somebody who's going to have something that feels like talent. Jane, I guess. I don't know. Talent's just weird to me now. Like, it just, you know, I'll like anybody who doesn't just do a number.
Original song.
Original
song.
song.
Original track.
Because honestly, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, we have 6 girls going tonight and then a lip sync, and next we have 5 girls going and 2 lip syncs. I'm really afraid that this is just going to be 14 lip syncs.
Yeah.
Which then it's just Lollapalooza, the talent show.
Yeah. Original song Lollapalooza, which is, again, like, it's still a cool idea to do an original song and show who can do the best performance. It's just different than a talent show.
I agree completely. I also really hope that Discord gets to fulfill her dream of it being 1999 and her getting to be on Van's Warped Tour.
Truly.
Me too.
You know she was there.
Girl,
With
me
the
too.
boots.
With the fur.
That's me, Boots!
So you know, part of a lot of Queen's gig, you know, a lot of these Queen's gig is always going to be, you know, a performance, is lip syncing, it's going to be dancing, it's going to be captivating on stage, all of that. So, and we've seen kind of previously that actual talents don't often get rewarded as much.
And you can't squabble this opportunity.
You can't squabble it. Squabble it. So we're, you know, getting the Rue message, and it's hard to say we want to do a talent show, but when we've had previous, like, people do actual talents, they're not really rewarded for it. People are rewarded for doing original tracks.
Yeah, I mean, whoever ghost danced for Rue at the beginning of UK vs. the World didn't get rewarded for it.
Mama, that was her. Like, Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool did that. He did the NSYNC dance.
No, he did not.
Well, and
No, I know.
Rue is
Okay.
not the person who dances at the beginning of UK. This episode of UK vs. I cannot wait to talk about this episode of UK vs. the World.
Rue had a body double for the tap dancing. But I'm making a joke that, like, Ryan Reynolds.
God.
I mean, Lorene gave one of the most unbelievable, and you know that they did tattoo. It was
We'll
magic.
get to that, though. So we are up to Rue in the workroom telling the girls about the horrors of this Rada Queen.
I normally love them. I do not like this RuPaul suit.
No, I think she looks like an extra in a Western adaptation of Kill Bill. It does not work for me. She looks like a matchstick.
Oh, I love
It's
the
not for me.
ombre.
It's not for me.
I do.
It's
I
so
do
fun.
Too. The gold is a little splashed on, though.
Yeah.
I love, though, that she is in the glasses that you get after you have glaucoma surgery. Right? Okay, so the girls get to decide who goes this week and the performance order. This is where every girl has got to say what they're bringing to the table. Because if 2 girls are twirling batons, they have to go different days.
Yes.
Like, I really think everybody's got to stop doing an original track. But then you've got to make sure that you don't do any of the other kind of standard drag queen talents. I hope that somebody is here to pour water creatively.
I hope someone packs a suitcase. I missed that.
I hope somebody plays the water glasses.
There you
then
go.
they teach you how to sing. Solar plexus, instep, nose, groin.
Groin.
I want someone to do a full Anna Kendrick cup song.
I've got my ticket down to Mardi Gras. Let's go.
I love it.
But Vita gets to choose which week she wants to go. She doesn't have to fight over it.
That's amazing. I mean, like, I'm sort of fascinated that, like, everybody is talking about who they're going to rate everybody in advance, right? So, like, Jane is afraid she's going to get rated low. Athena is implying that she's going to put Juicy way high because that's her baby girl. I'll admit, if there was a talent show and Jonah was in it, yeah, I would cheat and I would put him number one, even if he fell like Ciara, I would put him number one. But, like, I just want to be clear, it's not okay to make fun of Briar for having a medical condition on stage. That's just not chill. Make fun of Farrah. She had an embarrassing moment on stage. That's funny as shit, right? But Briar, until we know, we don't make fun of anybody having a medical moment, right? That's a step, right?
Well, she missed her step.
Oh God Almighty! She got caught in her dress. Tori,
Howie's got a question.
Howie's got a question. If you each had to do a talent for the talent show, I would sing. I would sing big, baby. I would.
You got to put yours in, Howie.
Yeah. I mean, I would belt. Like literally, I belt so hard I hold your pants up. Jonah, what would you do?
Leave. I don't have any talents at all that are marketable for a talent show.
I just want to be clear. He would beat your ass in a Pokemon match. That's what he would do. Well, you could do it in front of Michelle. TK, I really hope that yours is something either like, I would be really sarcastic, or like, I too would be on the Warp Tour. I'm
Please
TK.
say ska. Please say ska. Please say ska.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I'd do a ska number. 100%, yeah. I mean, if I really like stuck to my morals about the talent show, I would make them like get me a burner and I would cook on stage. Like that's my talent.
Ooh,
No, you guys don't understand. That. He is one of the absolute best cooks and bakers I have ever eaten.
Yeah, I mean, baking I can't pull off, but I feel like I could quick fry a steak in the time that they give you.
Oh no, you made literally the best steak I've ever had.
I feel like I could do something like that. So I'd be like, you need to get, an induction burner on stage and I'm going to make RuPaul a steak. None of those people eat meat. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm screwed. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh, no, they all eat meat. Tori.
You get what? Like 5 minutes?
Roughly.
Yeah, I can do a comedic version of calling out a pit crew member, like saying, give me an 8 count. Okay. All right, lights. And figure out all the cues, figure it out in the last moment. We do the little thing, and then I end in a simple split.
Girl, you totally get my sense of humor. This is why I spend so much time creating with you. Speaking of people I spend so much time creating with, Kevo, other than handsome and also much like Wolf Howl, things that can't be shown on air, what talent would you bring to the stage?
Probably some kind of like skit, I think, something comedy, maybe even musical comedy, but something along those lines, I think probably. I'd have to really think on it. It's a great question. It's one we've never really considered before. But yeah, probably something like that.
I also just want to go out there and say, if you haven't watched UK vs. the World yet, one of the most incredible examples of a patter song I have ever seen in my entire life. Kate Butch, fucking
Katarina Butchington.
It was Payless. She boots the house down so hard. It was insane. Steve Madden could never. And so I was mind blown. Also, Wolf Howl, we have missed you so much. It's great to have you back. We think you're so great, and we just love you. I think, Tori, who are you excited to see? I think Tori. I want to hear from Tori. Who are you excited to see talent show?
I'm excited to see anyone who's gonna do something different and do something exciting. That's really it. I still feel like a lot of these gals are hiding their talents. Like they haven't had the opportunity to show off their talent quite yet. And so I don't know what to expect.
Like a modesty belt hiding their talent. I totally get it. I'm thrilled that when this was filmed, nobody's talent could be playing hockey on stage. Just the heated rivalry could not hit this season. It has to wait for next season, but I'm sure heated rivalry, the Rusical, is next year. I'm sure. Although, actually, I don't know, because Ru might not get it.
Hey, Mark Kevo.
Ru might not get it. And she might be like, I don't understand. It's hockey. What? And like...
And she'll be like, I like the Russian one.
And just, again, you know, also, I just want to say out there that, like, we just got a commercial for Ragtime. That there hasn't been Ru Time. Like, Ragtime is such a great show with so many
don't do
roles
that.
in it.
Don't do it.
We barely handled the themes of Wicked. I don't think we can handle the themes of
Don't do
Ragtime.
Les Miserables, Rob. Don't do certain things.
You didn't want Lister Rob? I really like that one.
Well, we are back,
I don't know,
and
man.
we are not just doing an average talent show. We are doing Rate a Queen. One of the things I love that Mikey is pointing out is that, like, it's actually not about your talent. It is about your talent and your status. This is like a legitimate high school talent show, right? Like, in like if I auditioned for a talent show in my high school and I wasn't that popular, it was a bad year. But if I did like a random open mic night, I did pretty good. It's the difference between a talent show among people that know you and a talent show where no one knows each other, so it's all talent. And I think you're really right. The relationships are going to play a huge part.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can't play that huge a part. I feel like if it's absolutely opposite of what was shown, that RuPaul will step in and say, I don't know what you gals are thinking, but I do not agree, and we're going to undo this little room. We're going to return to the roomocracy of it all.
I think you're right. I hope you're right. Because
so.
I think that one of the things is that, like, Jane is too talented to just get shit all over.
Jane saying Juicy can't read is very funny.
Okay, well, I understand that Ms. Don't is hooked on phonics, but leave Juicy alone. She got a Florida education. Oh, did Ciara just say she's reading a poem?
Ooh.
Oh.
This is going to be fun.
I hope that it's...
Hey, girl.
I don't even know.
Listen, maybe it'll be turnaround. We'll all love it like Megamis. Protect queer art.
My God, who had the same parts? Who did same parts?
Tatiana.
I hope it's Tatiana levels of same parts.
Ooh, high order.
Man, Nini Coco is just like every gay girl you know.
I was very surprised when I went on Nini's Instagram how many things are from her stable. Not in a bad way, but like she came branded, she came ready.
That's the dream. Like, you come fully cooked, mama, and you just serve on stage. You don't have to do any of that tableside preparation. Though, I do want to be clear. If you're going to serve me a Caesar salad, I would love that tableside preparation.
Mm.
If I'm going to order guacamole, can you finish it at the station for me?
All right, Vita's doing a little 1-2 dance.
Oh, okay. So Kenya's gonna do a spoken word and also buck. Okay, girls. Okay, I feel like it's a talent show. It's not a jukebox. You do not need to do every talent. Girls, bring it down a little bit. These hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Jane
also
is in
really
a bad mood this episode.
No, really, she is. She's so sour.
She's
It's
sour
also-
about everything. Like, I even, I get the wanting your success or lack thereof on the show to be based on the judging by RuPaul and the judges, but you've seen the show. Like, Rate a Queen is a thing that happens.
You've seen the show, Jamar.
Yeah, I don't know. She's a little sourpuss today. She better have a really good talent to be this sour about the whole thing.
Sourpuss Magus.
How much campaigning and democracy is necessary before this even starts, and like there are talent shows where you can surprise girls with what your talent is going to be, but they have to tell everyone what it's going to be to make their case for their placement. That is really interesting.
Yes, especially, and it's because there's just not only pre-existing pre-show relationships, it's they, like I said, they've already all gotten to know one another. They all understand, and they're not going to put their friends in the bottom, the people they want to see in the competition last longer. So how fair is everything going to be?
Yeah.
I'm also really glad to see that one of the things that we're also getting is the girls kind of know each other's talent at this point. So like, you know who has been like, because like even if you don't see them dance on stage, you know who dances around the workroom. Even if you don't hear them sing on stage, you know who sings all around the workroom. It's really rarely a surprise. Like that Nymphia bust out what she bust out in the finale. I don't think any of the girls were surprised that she could dance that well. I think the audience was. And so like...
And so when girls say they're going to do something weird, like a spoken word thing, like they know Kenya well enough by now to be like, okay, I can picture what she's describing now that I know her well.
Yes. You know, and like, personally, I would love it if Kenya danced to my performance of Step by Step by Whitney Houston.
Step by step.
You know, I do the whole
Day
thing.
by
I play it on
day.
piano and everything. I just want to point out that my backup singer right here, we actually got the Priyanka Lemon heart necklace, and so like because we're best friends, and so we got it.
We're sitting, we need to be sitting on the other side.
Oh no, that's terrible. Because I'm the lemon to his Priyanka. I'm kind of a rat.
No, you guys are my Tracy and Jenna, and I am your Liz Lemon.
It's true.
That is our marriage.
Do I get to be Jenna?
Sure.
Yes,
yeah, that actually all
clearly
tracks.
Tracy.
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life.
It's very Jenna of you.
I'm going to impress you all with my dragularity.
And I'll do it.
You do prefer
Really
Soul Sucking
attention.
Monster.
Oh, do I say camera weird? Camera.
This is terrible, and they should have cut all this out and just done the talent show as one episode. This much talking about alliances and talking about exactly where you're going to rate people before anybody is actually shown whether or not they have a single shred of talent or anything.
This is some straight up traitors.
Wild. I mean, yeah, play traitors instead. Like, make this a different thing. Like, you know, part of drag is networking. It is a social game. It's something I've always said. Like, I never minded that Trixie won All Stars because of basically being nicer than Shangela was, because she just charmed that group. And you know, drag is about networking. Drag is a social game, and so they should feel free to have challenges where it's about like, can you charm your fellow teammates? Can you win votes?
It makes me wish that there was time for the girls to campaign in advance of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Like anything like that. You know, I'm down for a social challenge, but this is weird. It's also just it does feel like a waste of my time when I, as an audience member, am here to watch the talent show. And I don't mind if later somebody goes like, oh, I know Nini wasn't the best, but I put her number one because I didn't want her to get rated too low. I don't care if that drama comes up, but this much presentation of it, I don't know.
Right, because now we're minimizing what we can see during Untucked. Because like what we should be seeing is Untucked is when all of this is happening.
Yeah.
And this should be, this is interesting.
I mean, it's also really devaluing the idea of anybody's talent.
And maybe Todrick was right. Maybe it was really only 60 minutes no matter what.
Well, to that I say, it's very Big Brother, and I think with any sort of reality competition show, it's kind of a talent show, but let's be real about what the show actually is. There's some politicking that is involved, and you want to make sure you're playing nice because you never know when a situation like this is going to happen. You never know when your bestie is going to win a mini challenge. You get to pick roles for things, and so there's always small benefits and small things you should be doing to be making friends and making nice and go Kiki, Judy, with the people that you like.
I really appreciated your point, Nico, talking about Traitors, comparing it to that, which, by the way, check out our mid-season recap of Traitors. We're having a really fun time watching the show so far. And I really do wonder if that is sort of what they are trying to capitalize on. But like TK said, I wouldn't want that here. If this is a talent show, let it be a talent show. If you want to do a Traitors thing, do a Traitors thing. But don't do them together. That's not, it's just mucking up the talent show, really.
And like part of it is like the age gap on these girls is amazing. Number one, Nini looks like she's a twink top from
Nini looks
Twink
so
Top.
good right now. It's actually upsetting to me. Actually upsetting.
Some of the girls are 37, which in drag years is dead, honey. And like 39, so I would know. I'm post-mortem. And like, I am hungry to see where a lot of this goes. Also, we got an advertisement for the Grammys coming up. Gaga confirmed. Sabrina Carpenter confirmed. Huntrix, Kendrick Lamar, Bad Bunny. I would love to see Groomies, where it's like
Maybe not that one.
Grammys.
Maybe not Groomies, baby.
No. Heard it.
I was like, hair? Hair? Could it be hair?
No. But like, I would love to see them kind of go back to when they had like Divas Live, basically.
I love the Divas Live challenge. I love
it.
For it.
I would really love to see that kind of energy, that kind of fun, because like a lot of these girls at this point, you've got Lemon, you've got Trixie, you've got Monet, you've got my unbelievable Shay. You again, like one of my favorite celebrities of all time. Like you've got girls who've got singles, baby. And so like Goddess is from the show that I think is an unreal single. You could have these girls do music that could kind of catch, because like how many of these girls have got singles with 8 million views, 4 million views, So I would love to see them kind of go back to that, something to maybe make the talent show a little stronger, because I'm telling you, while we still love her to this day, every time I think about Selena Estides' Find Your Light, I think about how bad the mixing was.
Well, something I want to say to you about this interview.
Me?
You, yes, you. And all our lovely fans and viewers at home, all my friends, fans, never mind, can't speak right now. I don't think we might ever see that on regular Drag Race, but I think it's definitely a possibility in something like Canada, because we've seen on Canada, they've used Priyanka's songs before. And I don't think it's the same reason why there will never be another drag queen or any alum on the judges panel with Ru at the same time, because Ru will never want to be compared to somebody who is her protege or younger than her and prettier than her. And that's why she has Michelle there. Brooke doesn't care about that, because for all intents and purposes, Brooke, Nikki, Valentina, Pangina, they're all peers. They all still work with these girls. They all still are working and touring and doing the circuit with them. That's not what Ru's doing. So Ru's not a peer in that regard. So I don't know if he would ever get like a celebration of the girls musically. I would love them. I would love them. I would love for them to actually redo the not the Untucked, the it is Untucked, the Untucked lip dubbing challenge. I want them to redo that.
We're back
with iconic fights and moments.
Oh, we are. Oh, yes, we are.
We are back.
And I was texting with Tori this afternoon about the Mandy Mango still won the lip sync. I want that to be a meme the entire season, please.
Oh my god!
As Tori said, if Mandy has no fans, then Mia is dead, and there is no Wi-Fi in drag heaven.
Yeah, seriously. I love how much Mia is holding things above, and she brought it up in this episode too. So,
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I forget sometimes that drag queens are like, I have to be the first persons, because the fact that almost every girl wants to be a week one girly, that's my shit. When professors were like, who wants to give their presentation first? I was like, me. I want to set the stage. I want you all to know how it should be done. And like that, a bunch of these girls are gonna like get hungry like the I really was. He was in a lot of classes with me. That a bunch of these girls are hungry like the wolf is like Duran Duran. All right, let's do it. Warren Cucurullo. All right, well that I expect a TK to at least chuckle, but
I think he might be distracted by trying to figure out is something going wrong, because I think the gals did the smart math of like 3 and 2. That sounds good, and then they didn't do the hard part of which 3 and 2 are going when, who's going to volunteer for what. And
I am really
so
just
the math is bad.
What is going on here, and it's a mess.
Yeah. This is something's.
As a Nico, there are just some names where, like, when it's your name, it needs a lot of attention. Nico is the name that needs a lot of attention. Hey, babies. And so I really respect Nini being like, no,
a little ADHD queen in there.
I would have really liked And Just Like That more if Ciara had been on it. That outfit in the Talking Heads, girl, she could be right there.
Instead of Miranda.
Is Nini crunching the numbers in real time? She's a Mechie, of course she is.
Stop it.
That's all she does. That's all we do as engineers.
She's doing some probability cracking of, do I want to be on the side with 3
She's
voters
doing
or
low
2
calculations.
voters?
And so Jane is a lawyer, and as somebody who is spending a lot of time reading a lot of let's go with critical logical theory, I understand where she's coming from with her if her X then Y. I'm fascinated to see how she's approaching this as a completely logical creature, when everybody else is basically the Cluricon. So I am fascinated by this.
No, not Nini sitting like a frat
Jane,
boy.
Kenya, Mikey, and Athena are going to be week 2. I hate that I have to wait till week 2 to see my precious Athena.
I know.
I want to marry that bitch, so I'm like,
I know.
Good. You can't keep a good Greek boy down. And honestly, I do just want to say, like, I think Darlene is, no matter where Darlene comes in, she is kind of underrated. She is so beautiful. I adore her. She is so funny. She is charming. She's lovely. I just think that, like...
Is she funny?
Yeah,
she's entertaining.
I think she's, like, real person funny. I don't think she's, like, TV funny. That's why I'm not giving her a sitcom. I'm just appreciating her talking heads. But I did not think that she looked Mugler last week. I will burn the house down. Anybody that says Law Roach should get off of TV, Law Roach made Project Runway brilliant this season. Brilliant. I did not get Mugler Robot. I got High School Fashion Show tinfoil last week. So...
I'm going to have to bring you back up, Megami. Protect queer art.
I personally love Megami.
Yes! We all love Megami.
And so I think that we should always be
oh my God, we're talking about Irene. I hear
Megami.
Trauma.
I will say the more I look at Jane's shirt, the more I want it so bad.
Get her in.
One of the things that I think is entertaining about Darlene is that she also looks like she could be an extra on Sons of Anarchy.
Katie Seagal's character's sister.
Listen, so Katie Seagal is the love of my entire fucking life. I would never fight Kurt Sutter because he's the scariest man alive, but I'd fight someone else for her. there's something so fascinating about how the girls are like getting nervous because they have to show their actual talent here. Like the girls are kind of unraveling at having to express completely themselves when the challenge is read this script, when the challenge is lip sync for your life to what Ru says. The girls understand how to buck and fuck like they were taught, but like when it's time to reveal who you are, there's an intimacy that these girls sort of seem to have trouble with. We're at CoverGirl, babies. It is time.
Cover girl, don't cover boy. All right, Ru, is the look good? It's Aldi Cook. I love it.
I love the look.
Aw, nice.
I feel like there's something very light in the makeup around her eyes that, like, I just want to ask Raven, who's never made a mistake in her life. Raven is the perfect.
She's made many mistakes in her life.
No, I love her so much. Raven and Raja, never been wrong.
Raja, yes. No, I love it. I love when Ru lets be a little bit like. Ru's like, I'm in my 60s. I gotta become a hoe.
It's a lot of shiny, metallic rainbow.
She's been doing that a lot, and I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, pattern-y kind of. Yeah, it's.
Oh my god, it's Zara Larsson.
I don't know a Zara Larsson. Does she own the store?
She is incredible.
I'm a Zara Larsson fan. I think she's got vocals for days.
Listen, liking Zara Larsson before this beautiful like glow up pop that she's had this past year is like investing in Apple before it became Apple. It truly was like we got the stocks early, and she's an incredible performer. Her vocals are incredible. I'm hoping for a Midnight Suns lip sync, but I will also take Symphony. That's not her song, but I don't care.
Let's not forget that at one point, to get out of a contract, NVIDIA gave Sega a ton of stock, and Sega cashed it out. But if they hadn't, it'd be worth $1 trillion now.
Yep, commercial.
Two things. I actually think it could be Lush Life.
Oh, that'd be hot.
I actually think that might be most likely. Two, does she have a bump it in?
I think so.
Probably.
Do kids even know about a bump it?
They gotta.
No, you don't remember the commercial. Well, first off, being from Staten Island, they were literally everywhere.
I was going to say, they didn't get discontinued on Staten Island until like 2022.
Oh, I accidentally saw, so I think I know who wins.
No!
It's okay. I think they deserve it. We're talking about Top Chef stuff.
Sorry, so we just got a commercial for America's Culinary Whatever, where Padma Lakshmi is returning to TV. And if you think I am crazy about Project Runway, the other show I'm not crazy about is Top Chef. And I didn't want JoJo to see who won a certain season because they're also in that season. And I'm a little frustrated, but they really deserve it.
From everything we've seen so far, yes. And that's okay.
Yeah, and I think TK, I think you're right. I really would love to see an unbelievably talented girl show off that she's got culinary skills, right? Like, you know, hot chicks go to the Sorbonne. Like, it's just what happens. And, like, I feel like you could really have a unique talent. And, yeah, I'm just here for it. Now, as far as Zara Larsson goes, I don't know that I've seen hair that high up to God since Dolly Parton. The unbelievable Dolly Parton drop-in Wonder Man for gay superhero crossover. That was the moment. So everybody, please go check out Wonder Man if you want some.
No, the moment was when they referenced zombies.
Okay, also pretty gay. Now, how do you guys feel that in an episode like this, the runway factors? Do you guys even think the runway matters in a talent show?
No, I don't think I wouldn't. If I'm voting, it's not coming up to me.
I think the gals will use the runway as a reasoning for their voting more than the talent show. They will try to play off their choices based on the runway.
And yes, King Matt TV, the DCOM. Also, King Matt TV, you came up in a recent episode of our X-Men podcast, so keep your ears peeled for where I go on a deep dive about you and how amazing you are in an upcoming X's for Comics podcast. If you are Ciara Myst and you are listening and you're looking for a new comic podcast, have we got the show for you?
I'd love to have her on.
I would, there's something about the fact that so many drag queens grew up loving superheroes. I would love to celebrate that. For me, one of the greatest superheroes of all time is Meredith Grey. And so, like, even if you grew up on medical dramas, you understand out of control heroics. You understand super abilities coming out of nowhere at the last second to save the day. I feel like there is so much that inspires these drag queens that's where I'm maybe holding the bar a little high for the talent show these days, where I'm looking for something kind of like heavy delicious,
Well,
TK,
did you feel like my bar is high? It's just very specific. Like I have a set of criteria that I look for a talent show. And again, Lollapalooza, everybody's original song, to me sounds like a great episode. I would love to watch that episode, but I would love for people to be able to show what makes them unique, and what from their culture, from their experience on this earth, from all these things, what they're bringing to the table. And I just don't think, original song, dance, lip sync does that in the same way. I still think that can be a great challenge, but like I said, I really thought Acacia, she was the standout for me, even though the energy was really bad, and I understood why she lost, because other people had sexier moments, but she had a talent, and I really enjoyed seeing her perform. Like, she's the most memorable one to me after all this time. I don't remember what anybody else did.
I love that. I just want to say we are back, and we've had Ciara walk down the runway looking kind of like Discord. We have Juicy walking down the runway.
This Juicy look is incredible.
It's purple on green, which is ultimate levels of excellence.
Yeah. I don't think Ciara looked like Discord. I think she looked lovely. It was a really great, like, little...
Utica.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was stunning.
What a burn on Discord.
I adore this.
Oh my God, Nini Coco walking down the runway looking like a DC superhero in the moment. Oh my God. I am scandalized by the quality of Nini. This is extraordinary.
Lush. Very lush.
But for her, this might be the one look that she brought this for this package and season that she did not make. Oh, this is incredible. So far, no boots.
Really? This is incredible.
Oh,
I think this is lower for
fine.
me than... Yeah, this is just fine for me. Vita has set the standard so high, and this looks like I could see Jane in this, and I don't mean that as an insult, but that's not Vita quality.
Yeah.
I just really like the silhouette.
Is the color a thing? Are they all doing the same color on purpose?
No, satin.
It was just satin.
It's
It was
satin.
just the devil wears satin.
Yeah.
Or not today,
They're all
satin.
doing
The devil
green
wears
satin.
satin.
That's so weird.
No, we had red, we had blue.
Okay.
No, satin wears Prada.
I
I'll give you the
think
red.
that Darlene's is just too subtle. This is, other than the bow, this is off the rack, baby. Oh! The reveal is cool, but again, I'm saying kind of off the rack. I'm not transformed.
It's not an amazing reveal, though. It's lovely.
Yeah, to me this feels like, let me show you that I can be a little bit classier kind of vibe.
Oh my God, Mia. Mia Starr is defining couture for me. This is insane.
It is very well put together, but I feel like we've seen these red bows come down the runway a whole lot, but this is gorgeous. I love it on her.
Giant bows too.
Yes, a giant bow is a playing on size. We've seen a lot in a lot of drag looks, but no notes. I actually love this.
Yeah,
This is gorgeous.
When you do the trope just right.
Oh, this is my favorite Mikey look that I've seen so far. This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is incredible. I wish there was more boning to the structure because it feels like it's going limp where she's selling it hard. I wish it was a little elevated in the boning structure to keep it that shape. This is such a brilliant idea. If she had TV budget to make this TV good, she would win. She looks
like a Final Fantasy character. She looks like Yuna.
Yes, she looks like a Final Fantasy character. This could be a Yuna dress sphere. Exactly right. This
Do I like this? It's a lot of...
I'm gonna say why I think it is extraordinary is because it's paying tribute to so many conceptual ideas that we've seen since way before Drag Race. Where I think it falls a little short is that it doesn't show off her beautiful shape. Oh, good catch, Kevo.
I believe that Athena's pink stuff it suffers from the fact that it matches the background too much like Kenya's. The colors are the same as the background, so it doesn't stand out as much.
I feel terrible saying it, but I've seen third grade teachers wear what Kenya is wearing to work.
I think it's cute. Her face looks gorgeous.
I love Kenya.
A little mullet dress.
I would never send Kenya home in a million years. I love Kenya. I want her in the finale. I don't think this look is safe.
I think we talked over a story. Something went wrong with her dress.
It seemed like Jane helped her.
But
It happens.
I
don't
like
this.
Jane's,
Nice.
I don't like Jane's high school project.
There we go.
No, I do.
I think this is just as
great.
good as this is just as good as Crystal Method's finale performance.
I think this looks like a high school theater production costume.
You think a high school is making that?
I think my high school won awards for making better.
think
It is giving
Ostrich is
Jesus
more
Christ
expensive.
Superstar. No, Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's what I meant.
Discord looks amazing.
Ugh.
Wow.
There we go.
Discord looks expensive. It's not my style. I would never pick it. There's no coming for it.
I'm going to say something maybe blasphemous. I love it more without the train.
Oh, I think... is the train still running? I think it is.
I think Discord would be
Discord
well
camp.
served to cinch just a little more. I think her top is a
No,
little
get outta
too
here,
bulky
Discord
for the
camp.
vibe she's giving.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, here's where I am hungry. I'm hungry to see these girls have a great time performing. Like, one of the things that I think about, I'm just gonna bring them up because I love them too much. Bruno Mars's I Just Might. You know what? If I dropped one track a decade, yeah, I'd make it that good too. Sorry about it. But like, these girls, they have one chance to blow us away. Every time they go down the runway, it should be that. I don't think that Jane is untalented. I think Jane deserves to be in the finale. But like, I think Celine Dion's That's the Way It Is like an average pop song that could have been recorded by Britney Spears of the same era. And I wouldn't have batted an eye at that. I think Jane keeps giving her B when I know she's capable of an S+. And that is why I thought what looked like she painted it with watercolors a couple of nights after school didn't blow me away. TK, who really had your heart with this runway? Who was a runaway runway for you? Try again.
Sorry. I honestly didn't love a lot of them. Nini was fantastic. Discord, honestly, like Discord gave a show.
Yes.
All the way
Yes,
through.
it was very, very dramatic, very much a show.
It was Ruzies.
She modified the walk. It still felt like she was in her own element, but she played around with it a little bit, not too much, enough that like clearly she was paying attention to what happened. And I don't know, there was a whole story there. But I really agree with you about Jane's. I mean, like, Jane's everything feels really calculated, not in a bad way, but like it does feel like she gave a little less effort because I think this runway probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I don't think it looked great at all. And then similarly, I feel like she knew something about the calculus of that animal challenge, where she knew that if she went in what she went and she wasn't going to get in trouble for not it just for the fact that it was just kind of a feather look that didn't really say animal. Like she's very calculated, and I'm not saying that at all as a disparaging remark.
Not at all.
Like I feel like she knows when to give it 100% and when to save something, and when it, maybe she just doesn't need to spend as much effort to get through the day.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
She's the gambler, baby. And I'll be really interested to see now. I mean, like what the talent is. Like, is this a moment where she feels like she's got to go all out, or again, like if she's like if it's a comedy thing and she's like a little funny, is she going to feel relatively confident that compared to everybody else, she's going to stand out and be able to stay?
I love that. And, King Matt TV, I really hear you point out that this might have been one of your least favorite categories. And I am thrilled to hear that you loved Jane's, because there's nothing wrong with a disagreeing opinion. I know that Tori said she felt vibe on Jane's look. I know, Kevo, you had different opinions than we did. One of the things that I think sometimes gets a little hard is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think the girls get slightly different terms for the challenge than we hear on air. I don't believe they get told it's going to be called The Devil Wears I did it again.
Yeah, often.
Yes, it's not like this one. It probably just said satin, but there are times, like I think in season 14, the reflective one.
Oh, Ciara Myst is up.
We're starting with Ciara.
And okay, so she's doing the Pangina monologues.
I love the look.
Okay. Ciara is really truly showing
Oh, cool.
really cool dramatic power. It's really tough because
This is great. This is
wish
so interesting.
it doesn't fit where I'm at. I just saw a silly fun runway and I'm about to go into a bunch of girls doing lip syncs. I'm literally not in the mental space for this. And so this feels like a painfully dramatic song in the middle of a very funny musical. It was very cool, but I don't think it hit me. And Nini literally just said the same thing as me. I
don't think you go home.
I also
for that.
wish this wasn't lip synced, man.
Yes. I appreciate that she utilized background audience, background audio. Okay, we've got Juicy Love Dion.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Guys, it's Vanellope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yes, girl! God, I'm gonna feel so bad for anybody who has to lip sync against her.
Oh my god, Juicy doesn't just move, she is movement. Stop it. And
Oh my god!
what in the fuck was that? And she's a full-on gamer, and she is having fun. Juicy is setting a bar so high. Oh my god!
Work. She needs to win.
Juicy just literally...
Oh.
I'm so proud
Amazing.
of Juicy in this moment.
That was incredible.
That was
Gorgeous.
Oh,
extraordinary.
Athena.
Athena being proud, Mikey being proud. This is Florida pride, baby, which doesn't really exist.
Okay,
Maybe.
wait.
So we've had
We're at Nini's.
Ciara, and now Juicy, correct?
Yeah, and now Nini.
My God.
Nini is making Nico's everywhere proud.
Okay.
Can I tell you that Nini is giving full gay Epcot right now? Oh my God!
Work.
Nini is a genius.
Oh my God, this is incredible.
This is performance art for me. This is where I feel like maybe
Wow.
Ciara's was too severe, too dark, too heavy, and Nini elevated it to humor. Nini made it funny.
You want to make me mother? I want to make you dinner.
I haven't had that much
I like
fun
both in
watching
their own
an
way, though.
amphibian die since Frogger.
And I'll say I didn't
Just-
know the original video. So even though people are saying like, should she get credit for something that she's already done? I'd never seen
Yes.
it. This is the first I'm seeing it.
Same, actually.
And I think it's probably maybe the first time RuPaul is seeing it.
Of 100%, that feels
Yeah.
likely. Although maybe not. Maybe it was on her audition tape. But even still, I think it's fine.
I feel terrible saying it. Vita, you're doing a fun thing, but I kind of enjoyed what you're doing more when I saw Yara Sofia do it in Vegas.
Also, why is she?
Uh,
Why is she in sneakers?
This is gonna be rough. Folks.
Flats! Oh no! You know what? I guess this is the drag race equivalent of packing a suitcase is doing some kind of exercise routine.
Yeah. It's such a clear aesthetic that you can move through.
Yeah, I'm
But-
sorry. I'm Jane Fonda of this.
I think it's fun.
Yeah. You know, I always think back to Raja O'Hara making the dress in her
Mhm.
talent show time. And, you know, I think about somebody like Vita who has been high in this competition because of her design skills. And that's where I'm just like, the talent show should be, you should be able to do those kinds of things. Because this doesn't feel like Vita. This just feels like the best thing she could come up with based on the rules of the show.
Yeah, that was not great for Miss Vita.
Darlene is not lining up with her own audio.
You got the pick.
And, like, I don't know why she's not pretending that she's DeWalt Mitchell right now. Could you help me?
Oh, she's kind of rapping.
I'm watching what the audience. I'm watching what the judges and the audience on stage are watching, and I'm not sure why they're laughing so much. I'm not getting it.
I think it's cute.
It's a little Nick Jr. And that's not like scathing. It just is that. That's all.
Yeah, that didn't elevate for me.
This
Jane just
is
said Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yes.
you can tell the gals love her so much. They love her so much.
Not the OSHA violation wig.
All right, Mia, I'm ready, girly. You know, when somebody just understands movement and you can tell why somebody's a professional dancer instantly, Mia's movement is so fluid. Wow, girl would have all my fucking fives by this point.
I mean, she's a renowned paid dancer and choreographer.
Yes.
She was one of Britney's boys.
Exactly. Like and that's great. And like, if that's the level of talent in a specific field you're coming to this show with, so much the better. Use everything you've got.
Oh my fucking God, she is giving me every music video I've ever wanted on this show. I think part of the problem is because she has been so hyped, it's not life-changing, but it was everything. That was Mia, girl, you knew what you were performing there. That
Amazing.
Was unreal. That was...
Oh, she
amazing.
stays down. She stays down.
Mama knows how to squat it. Wait, was that everybody?
Yeah,
That's everybody. You only get 6.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree with TK. There was too much stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's just glaringly clear who the bottom 2 are. And I don't believe it'll be real tough if they're voted high because of alliance stuff.
Well, for you, who are the bottom 2 automatically?
Ciara and Vita.
Vita and Darlene would be my guess, but I think Darlene's going to do quite well because of her alliance.
I think Vita's going to be they're going to rate Vita the lowest, but if it was a bottom 2, bottom 3 probably would be Ciara, Vita, and Darlene. They didn't do bad. Nobody did horrible. Nobody. It's not. Nobody forgot the Ella. Everyone remembered it this time. So no, we have all that, but I don't think any of theirs were like the best. So I imagine they probably could be in the bottom.
It's tough because just because somebody else's A is so good, it doesn't mean that somebody's C work deserves an F now. And that's kind of the sort of balance we hit. And by the way, King Matt, we do not believe this is an elimination episode. What we are under the impression is going to happen is this week and next week, the top 2 are going to lip sync for the win. And then separately, the lowest rated person from both episodes is then next week going to lip sync for your life, which is how next week is going to have 5 performers because it's going to have one more number in the form of the lip sync for your life. So they'll each have 7 total performances. This week it's 6 girls doing talent shows plus the lip sync for the win. Next week it's 5 girls doing talent shows, the lip sync for the win, and the lip sync for your life.
So we're giving out 2 wins for the talent show.
Yeah,
because there's 2 weeks of the talent show.
Okay, we've never done that before. We've had the two tops go against each other.
Was it 15 season 1?
Both 16 and 17 both had top 2 for the talent show, and then they lip sync for the win.
Right, but not for each half.
No, for each half.
Huh.
Oh, and just to be so random and just to put it out there in the world, I just want to say R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara. Honestly, Moira Rose is the ultimate drag queen. And so, just what a bummer. And that's even something we've talked about where, some of the girls have these amazing talents to channel certain characters, and that just can't be your whole bit. You can't do that character for Snatch Game and your talent. Oh, hey, Slay Girl. Thank you for chiming in. We love your contribution. 16 and 17 had 2 winners for the talent show. Love hearing from people. By the way, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon. We don't say that just because attention me. I mean, obviously I need a lot of attention, but we also say that because we love a lot of friends. And when you guys join the channel, when you guys start weighing in, Wolf, Howie, King Matt TV, you become part of the fam and you get to play along and you help shape where these games go. So please be part of what we do. We love you, and we want to see you guys keep going. All right. Anybody have like a? I'm sure they're in the top 2. Juicy. For me, it's Juicy.
I think it's gonna be Juicy Mia.
Juicy Mia.
Oh, I don't know. I think Nini's gonna be in there.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be between. I think it's definitely. I think it's 100% Juicy, and then there will be. It's gonna be either Nini or Mia.
I think it's gonna be Mia. I liked Nini's more. Like that was just more kind of my thing and what I would be like more so. But I feel like for the girls, for Mia as a person in the group, and what I feel like drag queens appreciate about other drag queens in moments like these, I think it's gone to Mia.
Yeah.
Also, Howie, we missed you last week too. Big fans of our fans. We think you guys make this chat so much better. You make the show so much better. Never stop, never stopping. I love getting judging, even though the judges kind of mean nothing this week. Kind of, it's almost like government. The judges seem to mean nothing. I love hearing Zara Lawson have opinions, because this is like one of those weeks where her voice isn't going to matter. So sharing it anyway, I genuinely love it. Thank you for making sure that every guest feels like they are important, whether it's because they're adding to the judging or they're just going to make air. Really, I mean, Juicy transcended humanity. That was like full-on video game character. I was mind blown.
Mm-hmm.
I did think that maybe Juicy's track was, Michelle just said that the performance was a 10 out of 10. I think the track was a 6 out of 10. The track wasn't bad. The track just sounded like what we expect a track to sound like. That's not necessarily the worst thing that's ever happened to a queen, but I could have done a better track.
I think it was about as on par as Anitra's was. I think when the talent itself is less about the song and is more just about a vibe for the song so you can do your thing, I found it to be about as successful.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Can't complain. My favorite thing ever, Nini, if you ever are seeing this, I'm right there with you, girl. I love it in Untucked. She's always snacking. She has always got a little thing of popcorn. She got a little something she's munching on.
I'm making dino nuggets right after this for everybody.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want dino nuggets?
I don't want dino nuggets, but if you want dino nuggets, we can make dino nuggets.
I'm out here trying to help him snack.
I'm not hungry.
Why are there 5 step-ups on that stage and only 1 Vita?
Great
Why are there 5
question.
step-ups?
She didn't, I don't know why she didn't do Shadow Clone Jutsu.
I think while I appreciated that Vita managed to make every movement feel important, she didn't make the number feel important. And that dichotomy is interesting. Like, there are musicals where I love a bunch of songs, but I don't love the musical. I loved Vita's performance, but I didn't love the number. Wow, everybody's positive on Darlene. I'm positive on Darlene. I was not positive on Darlene's number.
I knew they were gonna like it. It's their stupid sense of humor. It was so palatable. And you could see they kept cutting to Ru just like chuckling at it, and it did good. Like, it was funny. It was really cute. It wasn't super memorable to me, but I felt like you could really see that they were showing that Ru liked it.
Yeah.
And I just want to say to our most recent comment, when it actually started for us about an hour and 10 minutes ago. We are well into judging at this point, and we are coming up on Untucked. We are EST time over here, so it's like 9:10 where we are. I feel like Ross Matthews has taken such a back seat for the franchise at this point. I feel like Carson, by stepping in for Canada, by being so vocal, he has really taken a humongous amount of that space. And Ross is just feeling like half of who he used to be.
Well, and I mean, now
He
that
feels
we've got,
half of his wardrobe.
now that we've got T.S. Madison here more regularly, and people like Jamal Sims who come in not quite regular, but you're pretty much guaranteed to get them a couple times. It's not like a super surprise that Ross is there a little less. Like, they have a great cast for the rotating chair. And it's kind of, it's as the fact that he still comes back and like there's no bad blood or anything, it doesn't feel to me like such a huge miss since we've got so many other people who are great who are also there.
So the judges said that they all had the same top two, which was Mia Juicy, but Michelle did mention that Nini would be in her top three. And then the bottom two was kind of universally almost.
Well, they all said Vita.
They all said Vita, and most of them said Ciara, but we also had one vote for bottom Darlene.
Yeah.
And I get it. It was not elevating. It was tough. And it's weird because like I was in a drag show where another girl that I thought was an 11 out of 8 did I Feel Pretty and flogged herself to I Feel Pretty, and I thought that was incredible. But if I saw it on Drag Race, I'd be like, girl, what are you doing with the 90 seconds of TV time you get? Stop it. And I'm feeling really like there is a difference between unbelievable talent and unforgettable TV time, and that's one of the places that I think Drag Race is asking us to kind of think about what we're doing, think about what we're watching, and think about how you make art. Like we've got a commercial for Liberty Bibberty right now. Is Liberty Bibberty literally high art? No, but do we all make the joke about Liberty Bibberty? Yes, because they use their 90 seconds really well. I know that Philip Glass is better art. I don't make jokes about Philip Glass because I can't meme it in 90 seconds.
What is Liberty Bibberty?
Liberty Mutual.
There's a Liberty Mutual commercial where the incredibly gorgeous guy goes, Liberty Bibberty. And it has launched an entire line of commercials.
Mine was first for School Spirits, and now it's for Hollywood Squares.
Oh. No, now we're having
I want to watch School Spirits.
It's on my list too.
A Stop and Shop?
I think it's Stop and Shop, yeah. We're unlocking digital savings right now.
I also keep getting this infuriating commercial telling me to call and thank my Senator Susan Collins for all of her great work.
Don't thank her.
No, no.
Really makes me want to just burn something to the ground. It's very, very frustrating.
It really makes me want to burn
I think I deserve
Should
a treat for keeping my cool this entire episode.
Oh, man.
Flames.
I will also absolutely melt if they do not do a Zara Larson lip sync.
They have to. Like you're gonna bring her on
so she's a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one really answered that for me. She's a dance artist. Apparently,
and she's
Sweden.
a genius.
Yes,
and, like, she's so good.
Well, it's very funny between UK and this having two Swedish pop stars and singer dancers as guest judges.
All right, so Howie, Kevo, how did we all meet? Kevo and Tori grew up together. I met Kevo in college, and we got married. Then we married this guy right here, who we met later on. And then I found that, that incredible creature right next to me, TK, found me.
TK's our stray dog.
No, hold on. Tori Amos once described her bandmates as incredible creatures, and that's why I say that.
She did not do it once. She did it constantly over a series of tours.
Yes, and so that's why I say it, because I basically want to be Story Amos.
And you are, and I appreciate it every time.
I love you. And so like we're a family. We do a little bit of everything together. Tori and I have a Daredevil podcast. TK and I have an X-Men and General Comics podcast. Kevo and I cover a little bit of everything on our stuff. Jonah appears on every show as he feels necessary and interested. And yeah, we're just a happy little family, and we do what we do.
Yes, King Matt, Symphony is a great song. It is technically a Clean Bandit song, but I mean, it is sung by Zara Larsson, so who knows? But because depending on the timing, was Midnight Suns out by the time this was filming?
Yeah,
I'd say it's probably gonna be that. That's my best guess, but it's usually a single.
It was out, but it wasn't necessarily popular. That's why I think it might be Lush Life. Yeah.
Oh, Chipotle.
Well, we shall see. It's going to be so interesting. So.
It's always fascinating when I don't talk for 10 seconds and it gets dead quiet. I guess that's one of the reasons that it's great that I never shut the fuck up. One of the reasons that it's also great that I never shut the fuck up.
It's commercials. We can't help it.
Okay, the show's back.
It's about to come back, and we're getting the Rated Queen
you're
segment.
5 seconds ahead of me.
Oh no, but we're in the same house. I'm eager to see how this Rated Queen process goes. Because one of the things that Rated Queen gives us is a chance to see what these girls want the game to be. It's one thing to see how they play the game, but it's another thing to see them kind of manipulate things. I think everybody should put Juicy and Mia at numbers 1 and 2. Personally, I also accept a Nini number 2, but like, I don't. Oh yeah, you could put me at number 1 as well. I'm gonna think it's suspect if anybody puts Darlene or Ciara at number 1. Not that they were bad, but it's going to feel like purposely disrupting the numbers. Hunter, we do not know the winner yet, but we think it's going to be between Juicy, Mia, or Nini. I hadn't even. Oh my God! Somebody's put Darlene third. Athena, girl. Oh my God, and Jane. I'm fascinated that a bunch of girls had to break out their Sunday best for the runway and are not getting rated on it at all. Mm-hmm. So they're not getting any response on these looks when they are absolutely head to toe.
That's a really interesting point.
Mikey just put Ciara as number 4, and I just want to know who you're gonna. How can I don't know. I would do Ciara's number, which is like part of where I'm like, you can put it lower. I would do it.
And you know you're a weirdo.
I don't know. I can't cack like a girl. Oh no, Athena is voting with her rage.
No.
The more I see Discord,
they are showing a lot of these ahead of time.
I imagine in 2 weeks, not next week, after we're gonna get the full dossier again.
Yeah.
That shows exactly where people voted.
The Roosteen files?
No, we can't joke about that. Not yet. No.
Well, they didn't get released, so. Anybody else go? I talk a lot.
Do we think maybe another reason to split this across 2 weeks is imagine doing all 11 Rated Queen in one episode? This is already really tedious. This has gone on for such a long time.
Yeah.
And
well, because you just
Good.
You would just have less of this because we would have the full talent show.
Yeah, that's true too.
And I actually prefer when I can't figure out what's about to happen from this.
Yes, I agree. Because it's tough to follow is the thing. That was even part of it where I'm like, it's going on for so long, and I can't tell anything about the order. It's just I want to get to the answers.
That's part of the math magic. Like, you've really got to do your counts. I no matter what feel really good about this, and I like that it's split over 2 weeks. I think that's really exciting. I think it gives more room for the drama. It gives more room because, like, I don't think every girl rating 10 girls is going to deliver me the most exciting values. But asking these girls to rate 6 girls, like if you ask me to rate my favorite comic character of all time, I'm going to have a lot of ties for number 1. But if you ask me to pick my favorite X-Force member, I could probably zero in on something that, like, specific a little better. So one of the things this allows for is the value of quality over quantity. I'm interested to see how many girls put Darlene higher than I would have. I probably also wouldn't have put Darlene in 6th, and we saw 2 girls put Darlene in 6th. So, like, and I feel bad because I think Vita is probably, like, front runner for the finals, but I thought that Vita and Ciara were my bottom 2. And so, like, it was really interesting to see it go any other way.
Right now, Vita is a front runner for the final because they've done a bunch of challenges where she's really good, but what her general vibe, her confessionals, and this have really made me see is that she is having a kind of Maya the Queen of Flips experience on the show where she's just like is coming off as so reserved, and you can see how talented she is, but that reservedness is keeping her from being beloved. And I worry that when it comes to challenges where you just absolutely have to put yourself out there, that reservedness is going to keep her out of the top.
Yeah. I've been sort of saying to a couple folks that I've been fascinated by how much Briar and Athena time we get and how little time we get with Vita, because a lot of the preamble going up to the opening was about Athena and Vita kissing in a tree, etc. And I was like that storyline hasn't even started yet. So what I was like I don't know. There's something going on where Vita is being hidden in the background, and I don't understand why. Unfortunately, we can't hear Nico from across the hall.
I think he's just
he thinks I could pause live television.
You can turn it off.
Currently trying to make nuggets. So I think Vita's very clearly talented, but part of it, as well as you have to be giving in confessionals to really kind of get shown a lot. And if you're not really narrating in a way that the producers and the story producers find entertaining, a lot of your stuff might not be as brought to the forefront. Like, I find it very surprising that on the first episode, she designed something so beautiful, so amazing, so well with unconventional materials, and she didn't really get a ton of airtime in terms of talking heads. So it just felt weird. And I really hear what you're saying, TK, that when it comes to, it might be that she just has a little bit more of a reserved personality that's not as like TV boisterous, and that's fine, but it's not getting her as much screen time.
It's definitely not getting her as much screen time, and that the thing that we still just don't know is when it comes to like an acting challenge or a challenge where she really just has to come out of her shell a little bit, will she do it, or will she, not rise? I mean, she did not get great critiques for RDR Live.
No, and that's where I worry.
Yeah.
If she can sort of kind of break out of that shell and try to really apply the confidence she has in design to other things, whether it be acting, whether it be comedy, because I'm a little fearful. She's not a bad dancer. Her dancing wasn't bad.
No, like I could see her doing great in a girl group challenge.
All right, we're back.
We are back, and my dino nuggets are in.
Yo.
Safe.
Oh, okay. So Nini, Vita, and Darlene are safe, which I guess puts Ciara on the bottom.
Ooh, oh no.
And that makes the tops Mia Juicy, which I think we all kind of predicted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nini, Vita, and who were safe?
Vita, and Darlene.
Darlene.
You know, Juicy really has been a performer week in, week out. Mia has been a performer, but Mia's also been like a voice of reason in the workroom. I feel bad because Ciara chose to do something unique and brave, and it was not rewarded. But that's like kind of the definition of doing something unique and brave. Sometimes it's not rewarded.
Yeah.
And I don't think I don't love how that shook out, but that is part of it being a democracy rather than it being from the judges.
But that actually kind of matched the judging.
Yeah.
In match of judging, I also think the alliance, the Glam Alliance, kind of worked out for most of them more.
They're doing
it worked for more of them than we thought.
Oh,
it worked for more.
It was neither of our choices. It's pretty ugly.
Okay, it's really interesting because Juicy and Mia do have kind of like a family connection, as was revealed in the premiere. It's funny because like this does feel like Juicy represents youth and Mia represents experience, even though they're not that
skill.
far apart. Skill, vintage, yes.
Okay, I am sat, I am seated, I am ready.
I am sat and forever at work here. Are you really not going to have any dino nuggets?
No, I'm not hungry.
No, I don't know this.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't know it either.
It is on my headset playlist.
Oh, I like it, but no.
I have been enjoying the lip sync songs that we've gotten this season. There's been a lot of bangers.
Yeah, they even managed to pick like a recognizable Dove Cameron song.
What season was it where I was joking that they were going to start getting free database music because they were all so weird and random and terrible and old?
Might have been 16.
Maybe.
This is really tough.
This is incredible.
I think the problem for me is they're both bringing such originality to movement, and they're bringing such character and depth to their performance. I am maybe a little bit, I mean, as a guy who appreciates movement a little bit more than anything else.
Oh my God.
I feel like Mia's movement is more unforgettable, but Juicy is busting out in.
Oh my God.
Choreo. It just feels like Juicy is a lot of stunts where Mia is telling a story. They both deserve to win. I can't pick. And how often they're doing the same fucking move is proof of that.
I get what you're saying, though. Stunts are great, but they're not forever. That's for sure.
Yeah, Juicy's stunts are fantastic, are smoother, but I feel like Mia's, and while they both are having character, Juicy's is like cunt, like sexy character, and Mia's
Yes.
adding a little edge, a little rough, a little something in there. That is very exciting.
It didn't have the titties on.
I
get
think
that.
it keeps RuPaul's attention.
Ru loves titties.
Ru loves
I
titties,
don't-
and Juicy's giving tiny twink flipping around. So you got to
Yeah.
fight fire with fire.
But I don't feel that they are exceptionally well installed for the movement.
Yeah, that's
No.
kind of.
She did a very good job of making sure that those nipples were taped on so that she would never slip in her little
But
bikini,
it's-
which I appreciate.
I genuinely
It's like a
can't pick a
rickety air
winner.
conditioner.
Woo, that was
I legitimately would love to see a double win here. This was breathtaking.
They
the
can't
little
though.
18. How cute!
Oh my god! It's a tie! Yes! Yes! That was
15
one of the
seconds
best
ahead.
lip syncs I've ever seen in my life. That was everything that oh my god, boots. That was I'm dead.
Mia so
I can't.
much, you guys.
Wow.
I love Mia so much. She's just like, I'm so proud for standing up next to this little tiny thing. And I'm just like,
You know what?
go.
I guess especially because it's no one's going home from this week. It's not as big a deal. There's a double winner, but
My birthday's in the next week, and that feels like my birthday present.
Goodness.
Genuinely, that was one of the best lip syncs I can remember. That was ferocious. They deserve the tie. I would never have been able to pick. Every movement was so right. So good. That was nuts. I'm so happy.
Wow.
I just wish that Ciara didn't have to lip sync for her life next week because I'm afraid she's going to lip sync against a cat girl, and I don't feel good about that. Because, like, Kenya's got to go next week, and if Kenya's on the bottom for whatever reason, Kenya's safe. So Ciara is basically saying that she's going to, in this next time on, vote for her best interests to protect herself. So we had a double win from Mia, Juicy. Every second of that deserved. We are on to Untucked, which last week was like 1/3 trying to work around the fact that they didn't have as much Untucked because Briar went ahead and had a medical moment, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Right? But I'm personally beyond thrilled to see the outcome of this episode. TK, were you happy with the double win, or would you have picked a bitch?
No, I'm perfectly happy with a double win.
Kever, double win, or would you have picked a bitch?
I'm not sure. I am happy for them that they got a double win. I love both performers. But that's gonna suck for the people who go next week because I don't think we're gonna do 2 double wins. So especially when it's a talent show and it's a double talent show, that feels a little awkward to me.
I vibe that. And Hunter, I see you in the chat. Juicy is the first queen with 2 wins, and she's earning it. Like, you know, this is unmistakable talent, and there's nobody in this season where I'm like, girl, get out. Even the queen that I think is underperforming, I only think she's underperforming because I think she's an S+. Jane. I think Jane is an S+ queen. I just feel like the edit is making her look like a B. This has been amazing. I'm thinking kind of how I felt about last season and the season before. I enjoyed last season, but I think 15 and 16 were stronger than 17. I think 18 is shaping up to be stronger. We have a question from David Andres, who's winning this season. It's getting tougher by the second because, like, I think Juicy is in the top handful. I think that Jane is in the top handful. I think that as much as she is underwhelming right now, I think Athena could pull it out at the last second. I think we could see Mother show us how she became Mother. So, I don't know. What are you guys thinking about who's going to win this season?
I think it's still really early to tell. Nini is also really high on my list. I do think Jane has shown a lot of promise.
All of this.
I'm sort of wondering about Mia. If Mia
great call.
Really could pull it off all the way through. I have the opposite feeling about Juicy that you do. I sort of see that she's doing really well, but I've also seen sometimes where just like her eyes glaze over, and I just feel like she's only one of those moments away from being in the bottom and going home. I know she would turn out a lip sync, but I just don't know. She's so young, and she to me is missing something that leads me to believe she will not make it to the finale, even though I think she's amazing. That's just what my instinct says, and I could be totally wrong about that.
No, I feel like
see her having a career like a Georges, where she
exactly
all stars and does great.
Yep.
But yeah, I think she just needs more experience. But you start somewhere.
I am so feeling this conversation. Tori, so Jonah is walking back into the room. While Jonah's walking back into the room, Tori, who is your expected winner?
One of the winners, I'm really still kind of in the world where I think like there's a top 3 world of like Nini, Vita, and Jane. I think the 4th is kind of up there. I think it could be like a Juicy to make the finale exciting. I think it could be an Athena so that Juicy gets to rock the Lollapalooza. I think it could be a surprise dark horse like Discord. So I think there's a lot more in flux because I think a lot of the gals have shown me stuff that is more than I thought they would give and has made me very excited. And then there's some girls who have excelled in particular areas and then really, really, really not excelled in some of the others. Like it's not, we have gals with very, they really stat dumped in certain places. And
like Vita as a fashion queen, but having trouble with storytelling.
Right. Yes. And it's very confusing to watch because you're like, you are obviously a queen who's really amazing at a lot of things, and this is just there's a block there. You're not applying your 10 skills to this other thing.
Jonah, who do you see winning this season?
Hold on. Ciara is talking about something very vulnerable right now about losing her drag sister to depression. So I would love to answer that question. I think this is a very important moment maybe to give like a little bit of a highlight to.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. She mentioned that it's so hard for trans people right now. The quality of being a queer person in this world is really tough. Ciara did her friend who passed makeup, so she would be buried the way she wanted to
highlight
be
the context. That's wonderful.
That was really beautiful. That was really amazing that Ciara was sharing that.
Truly powerful, yeah.
Plain Jane's not here to say kudos.
No, she's not here to say kudos. No, but Jane Don't is. We did lose the Boston girl though.
Plain Jane do, but Jane don't.
Who do I think is winning the season? Right now, I think I think top 2 lip sync will be Nini versus Juicy.
Wow. I think it might be Nini versus Mia. I really think Mia is showing a quality of performance wisdom. I was just saying that I think that as much as I love 17, 17 doesn't shine like 15 or 16 do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with the season that doesn't shine. I don't think 7 shines. Thank you so much, MTV, for putting in a please if someone you know is struggling. Like, thank you so much for taking the moment for that. That is so important. Kevo, who do you see winning? Who is your motherfucking banger?
Who is my banger? My banger is definitely Nini right now.
I didn't mean who is your bang her?
Okay,
no,
all right.
Not. Bianca Del Rio. Don't even. Oh. No, I also think that she's amazingly talented is the thing. But the playing things you've already done for the masses might work against her. So I don't know how many more of that bag of tricks she has left. Kenya is someone who I still really feel like is a strong contender, but it would require a very specific path because I think there are certain challenges and areas that she does not necessarily thrive in. But, a lot of people can sort of make their way to at least the top 3, even under those circumstances. Some even win. I know that now we are concerned about her being in the bottom. We don't know who she's going to be up against, but Ciara is someone as well who I still really loved her opening package. I love her personality and her fandom quirks, so I would love to see her continue going a little bit further.
And I'll just say it, if people want to get up in that comment section and say who they think their tops are, I'll read it off. That'll be a whole video. I don't care. I got time.
That's right. There's only going to be 5 next week.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a preference on who they'd like to see Ciara go up against, or?
Honestly,
that's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
It's gonna sound really messed up, but I would like to see Mikey lip sync. So, like, whether she's top or bottom, I don't think Ciara deserves to go home. I think a Mikey will have such a strong career, she'll never need to do an All-Stars. I think that this country has a hard time imagining drag queens from certain places. And somebody like a Darlene, understanding what that could do for her nationwide booking, would absolutely be inclined to accept an All-Stars. So I would love to see a Darlene or a Ciara, both of whom kind of like outside the box queens, whether it's due to region or due to styling. I would love to see them do an All-Stars. Mikey, I could see getting an early, oh shit, that's how she dances, she's gonna make it to the end kind of vibe. So I probably would like to see Mikey in the bottom next week, because then she'd be safe, and I feel comfortable that Ciara would come back for an All-Stars.
That's a really like good reasoning. I don't have like a who I would want to see her go against. I think there's a real chance that it could be Kenya, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I think there's a real chance, a similar storyline to the one that you envisioned, Nico, but honestly, I think there's a real chance it could be Athena.
No, leave my wife alone.
I do. I mean, I think right now, I think it's really a possibility. Who knows? Could be totally off. We just have no idea what she's doing, and how she'll do it. But I see it as being possible.
Well, I will see. I don't want anyone to go home, but that's just me.
Listen to this summer camp motherfucker over here.
I'm gonna have to review what everyone who is next week said their talent is going to be, because that's also, especially now after we saw what everyone did give, I'm going to be very curious. I'm gonna have a lot of thoughts on what is yet to come.
You know, Discord.
Discord could do badly too.
I was gonna say Discord.
I hope that Discord plays guitar.
Me too.
She said she plays bass, actually, which, oh, wow. Dum, 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 home. But, no, I really hope that Discord does what Gottmik couldn't do and makes guitar look cool on the Drag Race stage.
Yeah.
Not the mechanical engineer having me pipe like PVC, but oh my god.
So for those of you who don't know, Jonah is not just an engineer, but he is a brilliant scientific mind. And when he sees another gear-based mind at work, his cogs go crazy.
I truly was not expecting someone to talk about polyvinyl chloride type pipes, which is very funny because it's what I work with, but what I design with. So her just breaking like PVC. No one else there knows what she's talking about.
But you do.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that all of these girls in this little curtained off room is basically me at the voting machines in New Jersey. I identify with this moment. I think that one of the things I love the most about Untucked is, for a while, Untucked literally was the other half of the story. But now Untucked is the show trying to reclaim what these girls upload to TikTok, upload to Instagram. I would rather this be the additional color. I would rather this be further storytelling. I don't want to miss out on a moment where Nini, dressed as Frogger, gets into a fight with Athena.
Dressed as Frogger.
Again, just let me have it. Gets into a fight with Athena, and one of them has to change their wig before they lip sync. I want that. But, like, I think I would rather these girls not be so fighting for their lives. I would rather these girls understand that they are backstage at the craft services table. Like, it's just the craft services table with a proof level.
Mm-hmm.
You know I wasn't telling you to shut up, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to just watch and gather what they're saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He's being a good student. That's the engineer in him.
Well, we're watching Gilmore Girls, so you're also being Lorelai and Rory right now.
Yes, we are.
You know, one of the things that I really do appreciate about Jane is, as somebody following a similar path to Jane right now, I actually do think her analytical mind is not showcased enough on the show. I see her... I really do see her LSAT training. I really do see her law school training. I see how it affects how she behaves and how she reads every moment. And this is something that we've talked about a little bit with Melinda. I feel like Melinda, having been on Traitors, gives her a unique perspective on how these shows go. Jane is coming with a fascinatingly different perspective. Any engineer is coming with a fascinatingly different perspective than the girls who live the hard-worked reality of getting to do this as their full-time job. Because when you work in nightlife full-time, you see a very different caliber of people. And not caliber meaning quality, caliber meaning personal... Yeah, you know, it's not saying that people are better or worse. It's saying that there's a very different perspective. And I'm really fascinated to see, as this show continues to grow in what respect it commands, how it brings people from unbelievably unique career paths together. That said, every time I see Discord, all I can think is, girl, your time in the used was amazing. 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm here for you, Burt McCracken.
Some about Discord. She does have a good energy to me.
Yes.
She's a nut on this show. And I mean, it's so goth Lucy LaDuca. There's something super delusional, but in a really sweet way. But she's also not talentless. I mean, she's so talented. I shouldn't say not talentless because that minimizes it. She's super talented. She's really cool. She comes off so funny. And I hope that she gets a great, platform out of this.
I would more recently compare her to Page 6 from the latest season of UK.
I see that too, sure.
Page 3.
Page 3. Page 6 is the real thing.
I would love to see someone like Trixie create a third-party thing, somewhere between Drag Race and Dragula. Something that allows people to be off-center queens without having to be monsters, because like I called TK a creature earlier, and I literally meant it in the highest congratulatory order. There are drag creatures. They're not drag monsters. They're also not drag girlies. And like someone like Discord would literally be #1 on Trixie's show. Like that would be something I could really see happening for her. Mia is so tough because like I think Mia would easily win Drag Race season 8. Not,
You think Bob wasn't winning?
No, I was saying not over the winner. But like in a magical world where Mia was cast instead of Bob, girl would win. She's got old school Drag Race energy. It almost makes me want like Drag Race Retro as a separate show. Because we're getting to the point where girls kind of need to be like TikTokable to win.
Yeah.
And that's not Ru. Ru is not TikTokable. She is not the newest thing. She represents something that we don't think of as classic, but like, guys, when we say that like the next generation is the Star Trek that introduced modern Star Trek, it's 40 years old. It's twice as old now as the original series was when it began. The show that is 20 years old now is the end of Enterprise. Like, we're talking about a world where Drag Race is so old, its continued success...
How old is it?
Its continued success is remarkable. That's how old it is.
We're back.
We are back, and it makes me think about how these girls represent such a timeline of excellence that I just wish there was a crown for you. Do you smell those dino nuggets?
Yeah, and I'm still good.
Girl.
Are you a commercial for Dino Nuggets now? Are we getting paid?
We're not sponsored by Dino
Nuggets. What I don't
Nuggets.
understand is why you guys aren't more excited about the Dino Nuggets.
Because I'm not hungry.
Girl, I am ready for these Drago Nuggets. RuPaul's Drago Nuggets. We are absolutely sponsored.
I would love Dragon Nuggets, but also Drag Nuggets. Yeah, like little shoes.
There's a Trixie-shaped nugget. There is a Katya-shaped nugget.
You're a Katya-shaped nugget.
I am a Katya-shaped
Rue's glasses.
Nugget fucker. That is me.
A skirt.
Little nepotism.
One thing that I will say that is so exciting for Athena is that no matter how far Athena gets, Juicy elevates her narrative. Have we ever had a mother-daughter on air before?
By technicality, back when she was doing drag, Hold on. Oh my god. Lala Ree. Lala Ree's drag was saying that the first time she was ever really put in drag was by Tamisha Iman on season 13. But they weren't like actually.
You said what you said.
I did say what I said.
But they weren't fan.
No. At least they didn't like come across as big they were.
But like at a pool party, they would be like, "Girl."
Well, they're all like that. Girl.
Also, just 1,000 points to Vita for mixing trans and bisexual colors into one outfit.
Yeah. Gross.
It's so tough. I think that Ciara is so talented. I think she is graceful and a vision on the runway. But not every vision on the runway is a...
Did I lend you a rhinestone tank top?
Yeah, every girl's not a competitor on RuPaul's Drag Race.
This Untucked is also so crazy because, like, the Rada Queen of it all and watching them interact around that is very interesting.
I love these Target popcorn buckets they all have.
Snacking, Nini snacking.
The fact that they added snacking into Untucked is really one of my favorite.
Actually, the best part. This is.
Really?
I would literally. I'm not joking. I'd apply to Drag Race right now, this second. Get cast as a first out, which is fine, and then I never do drag ever again, just so I can go for snacks in Untucked.
As long as they aren't Dino Nuggets.
That was great. You got to give it to him.
No!
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I held in the chortle the whole time.
I don't want to see any more Dino Nuggets on the stage.
Everywhere I look, there's a Dino Nugget. There's a Dino Nugget. There's a Dino Nugget.
The other thing that Untucked has kind of become is an opportunity for these girls to save face. It's kind of like girls know that they go nuts in the runway and they go nuts in the workroom and they go nuts in the challenge. And then after it all is done and the judging has happened, I know that feeling. Like when my anxiety attack subsides, or TK has dealt with so much of this. When my anxiety attack subsides and I'm like, hey, poke, I'm sorry. Like that is the moment. And like so many of these girls are really starting to use Untucked as like, poke, hey, I'm sorry. And like until one of these girls is poking TK saying they're sorry to him directly, you know who you are. I think that we are, we're in for a really interesting transformational time in Drag Race because like the nature of what a drag queen is expected to be has really changed. Mariah the Face, being over on UK is amazing because like she, like Chanel, when Chanel was on All Stars, is
gonna do poorly for 6 episodes.
Oh girl, why are you so honest? She is. You think Mariah's gonna make it 6 episodes?
I know.
She can and she will.
Oh God, the Delulu.
You can never make me hate Mariah. AKA Mariah the Face.
Baby, you are Delulu Ree. The reality is these girls are from a time where booking fees were done in a totally different way. The booking fees when these girls were on top involved you get as many chicken wings as you want. And like the reality is what a drag queen has become is very different. My sainted parents, and by sainted I mean involved in religion, so they're deeply complicated to talk about, can't stop bringing up that there is a drag queen recurring character on Will Trent.
Johnny Beauchamp? I know her.
Bon Bon Chiffon?
Yeah, Johnny Beauchamp is the actor. I know him. I went to a Gaga concert with him.
Crazy.
My parents literally think he is the best thing on television right
Daddy's
now.
fab.
They can't
He's
stop
so
talking
sweet.
about him.
So sweet.
And like that we have come so far that girls are recurring characters on TV shows.
Go get your dino nuggets.
They can wait. That girls are recurring characters on TV shows is unforgettable.
Fix your mug, get your dino nuggets.
Girl, why are you calling me out like this? Baby, I am so nice to you. You're so treating me like I'm Shannon Doherty on 90210. Oh shit. So I just feel like we have hit a point where the I
don't know who this was.
It was a lot of girls. I feel like we've hit a point where this show has a lot of responsibility, and it's not fair to this show. There are so many shows that should be carrying the responsibility of drag on TV, and there's just, not that capacity. So I'm so glad that you love Bon Bon Chiffon, because Tori, when I tell that to my parents, they're gonna totally go, Tori said it. And for those of you who don't know, my parents literally think Tori is the smartest person in the world.
Because they've met me.
My parents are obsessed with Tori. You guys don't understand. Tori will take the time to answer every one of their insane questions.
I
you
get
guys don't
good
understand.
parents. She gets good parents.
You guys
Oh
don't
my
understand.
God. I gotta put my ears in. They're talking.
So the girls are doing their thing. I am so glad that so many girls are offering Ciara comfort, like she's being compared to Sprite. It's tough to be Ciara Myst, and I really just am so glad that Mia and Juicy shared the win. Like, this was so well deserved. Like, I know I'm always out here being like, no one goes home, everybody shares the win, but like, nah, this is some legit Trinity Monet shit.
Yeah.
You're right, it really is straight up you.
I think it's incredible. Mike, if you happen to say this, no notes.
Lovely.
No notes.
Really gorgeous.
Girl, change your drag name to Mikey No Notes.
I like that. Mikey No Notes? No, Nini No Notes.
I am Nico No Notes, and everything I do is perfect. You're welcome.
Yeah.
No Notes.
I do just want to be clear that one of the things that's so refreshing about Kenya Pleaser is I don't remember the last time we had a girl that was like, I'm big, but I'm sexy, and my bigness is part of my sexy. It's not funny. Like, Eureka played up her size for humor. I feel like often Silky kind of tried to avoid talking about her size outside of humor. She's just a big girl who's proud to be beautiful and sexy, and I really love that. And so, like, Kenya, I hope you see this, and I hope you know that you have some real big hardcore fans that just think that what you do is amazing. All right, we got to sign this shit off. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes. I got dino nuggets. But speaking of absolute powerhouses, Tori, tell me where we can find you and your overall take from tonight.
You can find me online at SM Tori. That's Tori with an I. Tonight was a wonderful night. I saw talents I didn't know existed. I was very excited about several of them. I was excited about so much of the runway. So this was really good. This has given me like a better idea. I like that we got to hear the judges' criticisms as well, so we know like where they're zoning in on as we move forward. Yeah, I think that this has revealed quite a lot to me.
I love that. Jonah, you are not just the best mustache on YouTube, but you are also a brilliant...
I don't know about that, but...
Fine, then you're the second best. But you are also a brilliant engineer.
No, keep going. Keep complimenting me. I like it.
This anti-dino nugget motherfucker.
Oh, dear.
Okay, guys.
Where can we find you, and what did you think of the episode?
You can find me online places at Peak Jonah. I had a great time. I think everybody did great. Everybody who performed this episode, you should be proud. Nobody did bad. It's just by virtue of some people just doing better. You know, you were talking about that someone's C or B performance doesn't mean they get an F. I think it's absolutely true. I think at bare minimum, everybody was a B. There's room for improvement for some people, and there's an S plus in between Nia and Juicy. And I'm so glad we got a double win for lip sync for the win.
I love it. Kevo, you know that you are the producer of my heart and the king of all excellence. What's the story and where can we find you?
You can find me at Kevo Really, and you can find more of our coverage on our channel. Definitely check out our finale coverage of Canada's Drag Race. Also, our take and reaction on UK versus the world. And if you're looking for something a little more season 18 themed, definitely check out our coverage of last week. It was certainly an interesting episode, as we all know. So check that out. And yeah, I'm excited to see part 2 of this.
Love it. TK, you are a vision and a genius and also a mean man. So tell me, where can we find you and who do you hate? I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
You can find me on the socials at TK Accidental. Weird episode. Who I hate are the producers who think that taking up a huge chunk of this to have everybody sit around and talk weird strategy, especially when it really set me on like edge for what wound up being like actually a pretty great talent show of these last few years. I haven't loved a lot of the other ones, didn't necessarily feel like I had the same energy as I had for this one.
Did you hear that, girls? He thinks you're talentless.
Yeah, you heard it here first. That's just true. But yeah, I mean, it was a really great episode. Lots to think about, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. Take us home, brother.
All right. Nico Action, NICO ACTION. If you guys like the tracks you heard in the background, that's Nico Action Music, NICO ACTION MUSIC. That's SoundCloud and YouTube. I got you guys covered everywhere, but the place that's really got you covered is here on YouTube at X is for Show. You guys can check us out over on the socials at X is for Show HTML. That's Husbands Talking More or Less. We love you. We have had such a great time with our amazing audience. Wolf, Howie, King Matt TV, and more. Everybody who chimed in, your voice is so valid. So if you are watching this after the fact, leave us a comment, leave us a like, leave us a subscribe, leave us a bell icon. Leave, but stay. We think you guys are amazing. You guys can check me out. You guys can check us all out, but also do us 3 favors. Stay safe, be brave, and evolve daily. Who you were yesterday, amazing. Who you are today, incredible. Who you are tomorrow, wears the crown, and we can't wait to see you then. So until then, check.
Thanks for 500 subscriptions.